I want you to listen.
Hey, what's going on, gamers? This is Doctorredstone signing into another episode on the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be going over this last weekend's raid. Absolutely went phenomenal. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that I was running with over in British Legion. Also, big shout out to Grizzly and everybody in the guild. Speaking of shout outs, I want to give a big shout out to Jay, Lord Karski, Squeaky, Good Looking Brad, Killdrake, Beast Mode, and Yurio. Thank you so much for supplying the screenshots for today's episode. Man, I just got done watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix. If you guys have watched it, let me know down in the comment section below what your guys' thoughts were right now. Without further ado, let's get into leaderboards. Alrighty, gamers, and jumping on into this one, we're going to be jumping on over to Android Globe, and I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Beast Mode. Did his retirement run this last weekend, and hey, I think it went phenomenal. But you guys go ahead and let me know what you guys think. First place, we have Touch Me Please sitting there with 86 billion points. Man, that's freaking crazy. Divergent Freaks taking the number 2 spot with 67 billion points. Snow Wolves not too far behind them with 60 billion points right there. We have Empires of Decay sitting there with 57 billion points. Man, that's pretty dang close. Look at that right there, man. I don't know who was supposed to take the 3rd spot, but I think everybody was fighting for it. We got Q-Mob. Big shout out to those guys sitting in the number 5 spot right there with 56 billion points, man. Just right behind Empires of Decay. Big shout out to each and every single one of those guys in the top 5 for grabbing that plus version right there. Now, jumping on over into the 6th spot right there, we got Beast Mode with My Corn. I'm not really sure if I should put that one in the video. Is that like I don't know. Anyways, 55 billion points, man. That's freaking crazy. They were so close. I think everybody was probably going from the number 3 spot. We got Divine Revolution sitting at number 7. 38 billion points. That's way back there. They were definitely probably going maybe top 5 maybe or something like that. I'm not really sure. We got Loke City. Big shout out to those guys in the number 8 spot. We got the Regulators sitting in 24 billion points. Big shout out to those guys right there. We have 3 Tempered Sea Bass. 3 Tempered Sea Bass, Ill-Tempered Sea Bass. Who are these guys? Let me know down in the comment section below. They got 23 billion points. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys in the top 10 spots right there. Beast Mode, good retirement run, bro. Now let's take a look over here at Android Global, the top raiders of the weekend. We have Zeal sitting in the number 1 spot. We got Fury sitting in the number 2 spot. Benici sitting in the number 3 spot. Thanatos Rider sitting in the number 4 spot. And we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Immortal Dubsies. If you guys haven't checked out his YouTube channel, make sure and check it out. Links are down in the description below. Man, Dubs, good job for that top 5, bro. And we're going global to global over here in the iOS global server, also known as Good Looking Brad server. Well, maybe. I want to give a big shout out to Killdrake actually for this one right here, hitting the 1 billion point club. Man, that's absolutely phenomenal. Next up, you guys know, of course, we have Untouchable sitting in the number 1 spot. Was that a surprise to anybody right there? 78 billion points right there. Big shout out to you guys. We got Rom sitting in number 2. Almost a close second, maybe. It looks like they tried to get maybe 1st place. I don't know. How do you guys beat Untouchables when they're untouchable? It's like moving the immovable object. How do you do it? We got Creation sitting in the number 3 spot with 62 billion points. Whatever it takes in the number 4. And we have Cobra Rebels sitting in the number 5 spot. Big shout out to you guys right there for grabbing that plus version. Coming up next in the number 6 spot, we got Strange Family with 41 billion points right there. We got Killshot in the number 7, right behind them, 1 billion points shy. Moon Rascals in the number 8 spot with 37 billion points. We got House of Rebels sitting in the number 9 spot. Big shout out to those guys right there. We have Odin's Empire sitting in the number 10 spot. Big shout out to everybody right there over in iOS Global, man. Absolutely crushing it. Speaking of absolutely crushing it, we have the Pharaoh sitting in the number 1 spot. 1,756,792,113 points right there. Big shout out to you, Pharaoh. We got Good Looking Brad, and of course, it's not an iOS leaderboards without him. Sitting in the number 2 spot, we have Thor sitting over at number 3, and we got Wilson sitting in the number 4 spot. We got Prime Scent Spezzy. How do you guys pronounce that one? Sitting in the number 5 spot. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys. We're going to go ahead and save the home team for last so you guys can see exactly where we went. So, we're jumping over here to iOS European servers. We got Memory and Thought sitting in the number 1 spot, crushing it. 57 billion points. Big shout out to those guys right there. Dutch Helden 1, 49 billion points right there. We got the Elite Hero sitting in the number 3 with 45 billion points. That's not too far along the way from second place. Exalted sitting there number 4 spot. Man, I thought they might have been taking number 1. They had some heavy hitters in that guild right there. We got Warlord sitting in the number 5 spot. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys for grabbing that plus version. I gotta say, I did see the data mine from Blando. Also links down in the description if you guys haven't seen that one right there. And this armor is in fact gonna help for next month. Spoiler alert. Echo of Silence into the number 6 spot right there with 32 billion points. That's a lot of heavy hitting right there, guys. Less Dragon Road sitting at number 7. MCU sitting at number 8. We have the Hunters at number 9. And last but not least, we have Russian Federation sitting in the number 10 spot. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys right there. Let's take a look at those Raiders. On iOS European server, we have Wiggly sitting in the number 1 spot right there with 1.5 billion points. Lucifer not too far behind him. Big shout out to you, Lucifer. We got Goku sitting in the number 3 spot with 1.4 billion. Musculio sitting in the number 4 spot right there. We have BRB President. That must be El Presidente de los Barbarians right there, representing on the number 5 spot right there. Big shout out to you guys. Not sure exactly if we're saving the best for last, but we're saving the home team for last right here. We're jumping on over here to where Doc calls home to the Android European server. If you're on the server, smash that like button to represent. We have Chaos Puppies sitting in the number 1 spot with 52 billion points right there. We got ND Natural Disasters. Big shout out to each and every single one of those guys right there in the number 2 spot. We have Brotherhood of Pain sitting in the number 3. Big shout out to German Underworld in the number 4 spot right there. And we got British Legion. That's exactly where your boy ran with, and it was a phenomenal weekend. I want to give a big shout out to absolutely everybody that was in the guild and made this weekend possible. Coming on up next, we have the Dutch Guild. Sitting in the number 6 spot right there with 22 billion points. Lahore, big shout out to the family sitting in number 7. Polska, another big shout out to the family right there, number 8. We got White Wolf sitting at number 9, and we got War Bastard sitting over at number 10 spot. Big shout out to you guys. Jumping on over here into the top 5 Raiders right here. Raw, Sin, Sly, and Josh. Big shout out to you guys right there. Sitting in the number 1 spot. Almost 1.8 billion points in there. 1,798,066 62,611 points. That is a lot of freaking points to go over the weekend. We have Matt sitting in the number 2 spot. Big shout out to you. We got Unicorn sitting in the number 3 spot. We got Angry Schnauzer sitting in the number 4 spot right there. We have Cockman. We got Cockman sitting in the number 5 spot right there. Big shout out to you guys over on the Android European server. Alrighty guys, and that is going to be absolutely everything from me. Definitely had a fantastic weekend smashing with British Legion. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend as well. We were a little bit busy IRL, but I was able to get those mins and then some, and it was definitely a blast over in chat. So thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. We got another video coming up for Heroic Mode probably tomorrow. Blando's data mine leaks on Wednesday, and maybe getting some different games going on right now. If you guys aren't a part of the Line app chat, make sure and get involved in, because it's going to have a heavy influence on what's coming to the channel here within the next couple of weeks. That's going to be everything for me, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps me out more than you know. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for future videos, make sure and put those down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you go. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube. Peace.